So, what? Okay, let me retry that in a way where the intro isn't cut. Hello there, viewers. Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts German Legendary Campaign episode. In the last episode, we had our war with France, which we won, and we took a couple of African colonies for Germany, which is my nation I'm controlling, and then also a couple of Pacific nations, mostly on this side, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, over on this side we took a couple of Pacific nations that used to be French. Right, yeah. So, this episode's title is really accurate because we're going to be doing cruiser upgrades, which will include refitting the old ones, and when we get modern cruisers available, having modern cruisers. And a new class will be made. Wait. Extreme what? Okay. Extremes released their first new single in 15 years. I'm gonna have to take a listen to that later. Off stream because I don't want to get copyright claimed again. Oh yeah, that was my updates. Well, increased tension to make sure that we didn't that if Austria-Hungary does go to war with Britain, we have less of an incentive to help Austria-Hungary, and we will carry on our improvements with British relations while our ships are returning. Yep, Brahman Discord, self-promotion. There we go. Very soon we'll be on the no longer being hated by Britain list, which I want that to be sooner rather than later. Sooner or later you'll be a He-Man woman hater. Right, the Americans attempt to improve relations. Right. Right. Research, how's research increased? Okay, so the first of our cruiser updates to happen would be getting rid of the original 5s class because the upgrade to there, and Sailorlitzes have 11s. What is our current status on 11s? Mark IIIs, which I think is actually the same as they were. 2 turns of balanced draft boiler. I don't think the Sadelitzes will need them. But yeah, we will construct, well, refit, not construct, the Sadelitz class. We had the tonnage remaining to do so. That's the good thing about this campaign, is that I've done a nation that's got a more decent tonnage cap than like Austria-Hungary did, and so on, so forth. This is our fuel tank space though, so that reduces our range. Anti-torpedo protection free. Crew quarters gets increased. That gets increased. That gets increased. Welcome, viewer. Yes, I've got Twitch opened up on my phone so I can actually see if I've got other viewers. I should put up a follower in the chat is not on. I will do that shortly. Send to 2, 2. Hello there! Oh yeah, you would notice something. You would notice something if you look at your username on the Twitch. Yeah, you are one of the free moderators in the Twitch streaming things, alongside Renegade Marine and Robbo. Anyway, this is just a refit of the Sadelitz class heavy armoured cruisers, I mean. If you're wondering, but wait, weren't you last time in an Austria-Hungary campaign? Because when I do last remember you here. Yeah, save wipes. An unwanted save wipe happened to slot 1 again. I've only had slot 1 saves wiped. Slot 2 has been the same since I started it. And then just left it alone. I just realised the YouTube viewers, when they are watching this, if they are like keeping track of upload times of my videos and everything, they're gonna realise that I've missed 2 days of uploads on getting this one out. Whereas if they're on the Twitch side, they're gonna realise that, well, from the Twitch side, they're gonna actually realise that I've only missed 1 day of any sort of streaming or uploads. It's just that I did 2 uploads in 1 day. Right, Prince Eugen down to Deutschland. You're going into modernizations. So 3 turns of refitting, with the fact that they are a bit expensive on tonnage. Right. Um, hmm. Which member of my band do I hate the most that the ship named after them will get suspended? Good thing she doesn't watch my channel. Eccentrics. The battlecruiser named after Eccentric is being sent to suspension on being built. Ah, crop 4 armor. Okay, that might be a good thing to put on the cruisers. On the cruisers later on. I would just like to mention something as well. I made an announcement in the last stream that all light cruisers will have the lead ship of the class named after members of my Twitch community. And, person whose username I can't properly pronounce except for the 007, you have been selected as one of the Twitchers to have it, because you're a part of the mod team. Although, overall, you're third on the list. Right. Loading screen is completed. Has my fleet returned? Yes, the African invasion force has returned home to Germany. Still going to be 6 turns on crap. Okay. Policies. Improve our relationship with the Brits, please. And I want to increase tensions with the Austro-Hungarians as soon as humanly possible. Because Austro-Hungary is going to drag me into a war with people I don't want to be at war with if that happens. Well, there's actually something I've done earlier that I actually need to download to my PC, so then whenever a game crash happens, I can actually use it. Because you're a regular viewer, you may probably know, whenever the game crashes, I always play some sort of, well, a very similar each time melody on the guitar, and so I've decided that instead of just doing the, you know the drill, and just grabbing that, I'll just have a recorded down, a professionally recorded down, I should say, version, and then whenever the game crash happens, I just click a button on Audacity or something like that, and then yeah, I've got the thing coming up. Okay, this last sailor's here. Goodbye. You are being sent to the scrapyards because of the fact that you cannot because of the fact that it's being repaired, and I do not want to have to go back into that ship designs to finish the last of the refitting of the Sadolitz class, and so it's been scrapped. Ah. Are provoking that the Austro-Hungarian Navy has been ignored. What does Austria-Hungary have to love about us? They should be fearing us because we can easily invade them with our fleet. More advanced battle cruiser hull stuff. Okay. Control station. Fire control table, which we're a bit behind on getting. I say a bit. It was supposed to be here in 1912 and we are in 1917. Yeah, just a tiny bit behind. How do we have such a good positive amount of budget? I just seen this news report thing here which has made me laugh. Russia's lone aircraft carrier may be the world's most unlucky warship. I wouldn't say that vessel's the most unlucky warship ever. Battle cruisers, submarines, policies. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, we request that our good relations never carry on. Right, building me 20 more new ocean-going submarines. Right, and then we're 2 towns away from 15s. Okay. Yes, I do mean that thing. Now, my guess of the most unlucky warship ever is still a Russian warship, but I would say it's a Russian warship from over a century ago that is shockingly still around. The light cruiser Aurora. It's one of the luckiest as well as also unluckiest warships I've seen. Yes. Yes. The only surviving Russian vessel from Tsushima still left today. Britain. Improve relations, please. Thank you. Right, the original sailor's design is no longer needed. Our battleship is now getting upgraded. Although this episode is supposed to be upgrades of cruisers. But we only have 2 cruiser classes and we don't have modern cruisers yet. Go for coincidence 3. TNT 2. That's why Mecklenburg exploded as easily as she did. You don't know what I'm talking about, but in the previous episode we had the battleship Mecklenburg explode on us after it got hit by a singular torpedo underneath the area in between A and B turrets. I know I'm refitting these things before I got crap for just before any viewers like, did you know you could have held back a bit on refitting your battleships and possibly getting Crop 4 on them? My response is, yes, I know I could have, but I'm better off just doing it now before I get into any sort of potential war. Could I speed increase 24 knots? Yes. For once, the only time when my double click issue has actually been helpful. Me, I usually wait until there's a new hull or it's an impulsive decision. Some cases, both. Just like the current 6-month building of submarine. Frick. Well, we all know what this means. Battlecruiser Eccentric is going on right. U-69 is going U-7. There we go. That hasn't fixed our dock overweightedness. Right. Battleship Mecklenburg. It is with great sadness that you are being sent to the Historical Preservation Department of the country because you never got fully repaired from the damage you received at well, in that battle in which you got very badly torpedoed in. No, they didn't get sent to the ship cutters. They got sent to the Department of Historical Preservation. In every campaign possible, I roleplay that at least one of the ships, if there was one of major importance, then one of major importance, if it doesn't sink, gets sent off to the Department of Historical Preservation, which then preserves the ship as a museum. Yes. Yes, the only thing is that their guns are never disabled, so yeah. If an option was you could turn a ship into a museum and then bring it back, then yeah, I'd be happy for that option. I want to listen to a New Order song right now, or some sort of music. There is a possibility I could potentially put on some music I've made myself, but then yeah, maybe. Better crop, we already have the 15, so cruiser design again, please. Cruiser design and small guns. Thank you. That obsoletes a whole bunch of battleship hulls. I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. Now, if Robbo was here, he would be able to identify the song just by those lyrics. Right. Oh yeah, I have to resume the battle cruiser eccentric on its construction. Do I have? Oh wait, this isn't the Austro-Hungarian campaign. I can scrap it if I want to. I'll just tell the IRL person, as the name is after the stage name of the lead singer of one of the musical groups I'm a part of. I'll just tell the IRL person that her ship got sunk in combat in a heroic action. She won't question any further, as all they really know about naval warfare stuff is the same I have. Well, well, no. What I mean is that all they know about naval warfare is what I've told them about it. Right. Prove British relationships, please. I don't think we need to increase our transport cap further right now. Yeah, I say our transport cap is A-OK. Small guns, we're getting Mark IV guns. No, I'm not at 200%. I am at 174%, but I'm making so much money that I want to try and lessen the income I'm actually getting, because if I lessen the income I'm getting, I can then have more difficulty with a game. Like, you want to see me have more difficulty with the game, right? They're more entertaining. Good idea. Good idea. Briefly fill our pockets more, but then it's like a, oh yeah, our GDP is going down. I'll do a reduction of the transport fleet. Only the newest ocean liners will survive. Yep, that should start lessening our income. Saying that, our income goes up by about 3 billion? No, 3 million, I mean, not billion. Where am I getting billion from? Oh, it's the other number I'm getting billion from. You know what I just need to do? Just set a whole bunch of tensions to near war and then do the pay to get out of a war option. I can afford it. Electric batteries. Yes, the entire transport budget's been cut. Please be modern cruisers, please be modern Attention viewers! We will be building modern cruisers in the next turn. Attention viewers, Germany is about to have the best cruiser force in the world. Yeah, look at them laying down their old armoured and protected cruisers. Us, on the other hand, we shall have modern cruisers in service before our enemies even know what the hell they are. No. Us and the Soviets are having problems. Okay. Ship design, please. Right. Where's it? The eccentric. Resume. Okay, I am doing a one-time only name changing of ships. Because I'm not having the ship that is named after my stage name have flaws in it. No, no, just... Yeah, never mind. Never mind, just keep the Ashen Hearts as it is, and... Yep, I'm scrapping eccentric. If eccentric asks... No, she won't ask, because she's not even in the stream. She doesn't even know about Twitch channel outside of me just briefly mentioning that I'm naming warships after all of us band members. Right. I personally want to now try and get turbo-electric drive. Meanwhile, we shall build new heavy cruisers. They shall be known as the most powerful heavy cruisers available to the world. And they will be owned by the most powerful nation known to the world. No, not really. I think the only thing Germany is really powerful in is starting world wars. Please don't kill me for that statement. It's only World War II that Germany actually started. As World War I was started by an unprecedented amount of alliance triggerments after a Bosnian Serb shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Right. These guys are to prove the fact we have better ships, especially armoured cruisers, are going to be fitted with 8-inch guns of triple type. And then a couple of 2-inch secondaries there. 2 inches from the smell, I'll stand on fire. No! This is why I hate my mouse. Right, main armor belt, 8-inch, 4.5 to... Yep. We haven't got above water torpedoes yet, so why not just torpedo the ever-living daylights out of everyone with our underwater tubes. And then this guy gets slid. There. You get that. The best coincidence we have available, the best Simply the best is what this ship will get. Oh yeah. And increase the number of your torpedoes as well, because you're not a destroyer. You're going to survive long enough to get those torpedoes out into the water from reloads. Cue a viewer of mine who is good with editing many episodes later with montages of this entire class getting sunk almost immediately. I bet you that's gonna happen. Balanced geared turbine, oil-driven boilers for a 32 knot top speed, please. The Hansa is completed. Armored heavy cruiser Hansa. Fun. I have to lobotomize the Eddy again. If you're wondering, mouse is out of battery. Fuck. Stupid battery. Get out of there, you stupid battery! Oh, fucking. Viewer discretion is advised. Where's the light? Where's the light? This stupid. There. Ow! 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 Fuck. This should work. Sorry about this, viewers. Oh, God. That was bloody agony. Right. Back in if I didn't put the battery cover in upside down. Back in action. Yes, it's the Hansa class completed. Now the light cruisers there's the destroyer leader and then the modern light cruiser. I'm gonna do a modern light cruiser, then wait for the destroyer leader till we have our good old friend, the turbo electric drive engines. Balanced draft boilers. Oil drivenness, which will propel us up to 34 knots. They don't like 34 then. Tough. 34 is what the speed is going to be. They're going to consist of twin sixes. No! You stupid, stupid, stupid! triple 19-inch torpedo tubes. There. 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 And there. Okay, maybe remove that one and move that forward. And then if I can replace it. There. Underwater tubes as well. This is a large torpedo boat. That's how we're going to hide this ship from the enemies. Large torpedo boat. It's a large... No. This isn't a cruiser. This is a large torpedo boat. When war starts. Oh yeah, you know those large torpedo boats we said we had? They're not actually large torpedo boats, they're cruisers. Wait, no, it's German, so it'd be 99999 instead of on no. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this set. I think I did the setup with the battle cruiser. Right. And this thing's secondary element is just a quadrant of 2-inch guns. Lecture Hydro increased amounts of torpedoes because this thing is just a torpedo machine. 18 triple upper deck torpedoes and then 6 aside, so 18, that would be 6 aside, wouldn't it? Hey Vic. Sorry about that, just group chat on my band. And I've just had a massive amount of viewers join in. Okay. They came in on their own accord, not a Twitch raid. Well, let me confirm that with the more accurate data on the PC. Yeah, more accurate data also shows that it's on their own accord entrance. Yeah, I think this thing is ready. The Condor, the torpedo machine, is ready. Okay, maybe no, not a bit of range. Maybe give the crew quarters a bit of space and then those. Okay, no, 5. God, we haven't even actually. I've just realised that we haven't even gotten our rangefinders. Okay, maybe reduce down to 33 knots. Hydros, radios. This thing is going to be a mine layer. I'm not going to have it as a depth charger though. 2-inch armor belt. What's the weight? Not much of a weight difference, so I'll actually have a 3-inch belt. Inner deck. said anything about having an inner deck. It's a light cruiser that is meant to torpedo and run. I'm reducing the caliber of the main the secondary guns to 1.5-inch guns. More speed? Oh, I've just realised something. Our engines. We didn't even set the engines correctly. Right, 35 knots. Juice bulkheads. Hold on a second. No. 42 knots. And we're going to have to reduce a whole bunch of stuff to get 42 knots. Reduce those. Seeing as this is a just fire a whole set of torpedoes and then run, that isn't required. Smaller main guns. I love the sixes. I love the sixes. The fives don't look aesthetically pleasing. God. Right. We're going fives. We're going with 5-inch guns. Right, smaller guns hasn't done it. Reduce their... This thing is becoming an HE spammer. It's gonna do some help on weight reductions. Citadel 2, Anti-Flood 2. If I reduce crop, that would reduce the effective. Right. Cram the crew in like sardines. Oh, our efficiency is also quite a little bit bad. 40. $39. It'll let me do 39 knots. Could I go back up to the sixes? Stay here. There's a burning fire dream. There's a burning fire. From ember to inferno. No, you stupid thing, stupid. Right. And then re-adding that unfortunately misplaced torpedo tubes. Yep. We have about 2,000 tons to kill, so there. 3.5-inch, 0.5 there. Okay, Condor, your class is completed. 39 knots. They cost more than a heavy cruiser. Yep. Cruiser. Well, I mean heavy cruiser Condor. No, light cruiser No, yeah, light cruiser Condor. I mean large torpedo boats. No, it's not even double the. It's not even double the CA price. It's only about 10 million above the. It's only 10 million above. 10 million above, but more of a torpedo spammer. Yeah. Hides its true form with the number of torpedoes. No, the CAs are... I think you're looking at the Sadelitz's costs. Yeah, you were looking at the Sadelitz's costs. As the Sadelitz's cost about 21 million. The Hansas... Nah, they don't cost that. They cost 49 million. Okay, so how much of our tonnage is taken there? 149,000 for 10 of those. And then these guys, 20. I had highlighted the... I didn't highlight the Sadelitz's. I will say this though, the Hansas are over double the Sadelitz's costs. And that's refitted Sadelitz's as well. Right. November to December. And we have the Ashen Hearts class battle cruisers officially entering service in the turn after this one. But the speed I got on that light cruiser, that's amateur numbers. I once did a 40-something knot armoured cruiser as France in an earlier time than this. And worse engine tech. It might have been during a particularly broken period of the game, but I was able to do it. Policies. Okay. Who wants us on the chopping block of murder, manipulation, and murder? Okay, America and Russia. 40 knots in a super dreadnought. Nice. Then, obviously, Stealth, I remember, had his Regina class battle cruisers in one of his Italian playthroughs that were ridiculously fast and ridiculously capable ships. Or was it like the Ferrari class and then like Regina was one of the ships? One of the two. One of the two. I'm going to have to remember back to that camp. I'm more of a Brother Monroe viewer than Stealth, but I do know Stealth stuff. Well, in a French campaign I had, this is the mention of faster heavy cruise with worse tech. It was coming at you at 41 knots, a heavily armoured heavily armoured heavy cruiser with 12 11-inch guns of Mark III type. Into January we go. Right. Right. So on the triangle you went speed, protection, and then left firepower out of the equation. The centre party's won again. That's good, because then we wouldn't have a right-wing nation under the rule of whoever the hell was in charge of the largest right-wing party of this time period in Germany outside of World War One, because obviously World War One hasn't happened in this reality, so take those numbers. So what layout did he have it in? What layout of guns did you have it in? I'm seeing 7 as like you've done 2 triples, then a single super firing over a triple or something like that. Ah. You mean 7 turrets, not 7 of the guns in total. Okay. Now I understand you. Are they Don't tell me that they were If they were all centerline, you would have had an Agincourt on steroids. What nation, may I ask? As well. Oh god, that's actually the thing I love about the Japanese nation, is that you could actually make an Agincourt on steroids. USA. Congratulations on fitting it on the USA battleship hulls. But when it gets to modern battleship stuff, Germany and the USA are nations I sort of hate with it, because most of the hull space is just taken up by superstructure. Two turns on the new engines. I don't even really know what hull you're talking about. Then again, I never really played an American campaign outside of 1910 at the latest. Because when they first came out, I played the Americans, but then was like, now I want the Japanese. Like, of all the nations, Italy and Japan have been the 2 nations I've been go-to for going and playing. Like, the next campaign after this one is going to be Japanese. I just need to finish doing all the shared signs. The Spanish Empire has attacked Morocco. You should have built it and then upgraded the armor afterwards. And in turn, we'll be building some destroyer leaders. Well, actually, thinking about it, do we really need destroyer leaders when last checked our light cruisers are faster than our destroyers. I mean, our large torpedo boats. Remember, they're large torpedo boats. They're not light cruisers. You haven't seen any light cruisers. Yeah. Oh, look! Finally! Finally! My cries for budget negativity has happened. Thank you. Our Navy's budget's already too large. We're giving it up. Canada has signed an agreement with France. Austria-Hungary is fighting Serbia. Policies. Soviet Union. We request that we improve our relationship or things will get dire. And we only want war with the Spain, not with the Russia. Well, if we go to war with Russia or the Soviet Union, we could potentially take over some territories off them, and all good for us. Policies. The Spanish Empire increased tensions. Yep, increased tensions with the Spanish Empire. Thank you. I hope it doesn't have a tension boil over for Russia, though. If it does, we're screwed. You know what? Just leave everything working naturally. Yeah, leave everything working naturally. And we will... Finances. Yeah, we're still fine on the transports, unfortunately, for the challengingness of this challenge. I should really, tomorrow or something, just carry on with the XCOM series, because that's going to be a thing that we have to do. Right. Us and Spain is reaching an all-time boiling point. Us and the Russians are hopefully not going to go as much to a boiling point, but considering the fact Russia has a better relation with Spain than they do us, that's interesting. Ghost Tobias Forge has announced, well, has named the band he thinks proves rock still has a future. 3 guesses. If you guess Maneskin, you're correct. And Extreme have announced that their new single that they released was actually also in part announcing that they have a new album on the way. Yeah, this makes me lose money. Okay. Policies. The Danish Empire. Increased tensions. How far are the new light cruisers? 3 turns and then commissioning. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of fun. There's going to be a little bit of fun involving the destruction of the Danish fleet and me having control of more likely at least northern Spain. I don't know yet. That wasn't enough to push us to war. Right, Soviet Union, improve relations. Right, quality control 2. War with Spain, please. Thank you. Okay. Tensions are boiling with Britain and Spain. This is an absolute disgrace. War will be declared. 2 powder 1. Okay, so massive wars kicked off. Literally, that turn's kicked wars off with everyone. We are teetering on war with France. We're at war with Spain. Okay. Spain still have the Canaries, correct? Yes, they do. You know what this means? The Kiel fleet, which is our invasion force, we will be taking a very important location for us securing a base in which we can fight against the Spanish, and that will be the Canary Islands. More stuff in the WhatsApp group. Oh.
Yeah, I'm through to send voice, like I'm just trying to multitask and walking home.
Just something from my band leader. Not important. Well, okay, it's a wasn't directed at me, and I haven't been fired yet, so doing something good. France and Japan, Austro-Hungary and Japan. We can't withdraw from that one. This one is a sailors against one of their older ones, so I'll do this one and then I'll leave the massive one for the next episode because of timing reasons. So, into another fight we go. Into another fight we go. Into another fight we go on into war. Okay, from the looks of that thing, I may regret actually going against it. V20, direct yourself in the direction of the target. Thuringia, do the same, please. Now, you're not the ship I want to mainly focus on. V20, on the other hand, you are the ship I want to focus on. Torpedo set to save. V20! Turn! V20! Hello, Renegade. Just here in the German campaign. Oh! I just realised some sort of idiot move I did. I was supposed to name the Condor class light cruisers after Robbo. I'm sure he'll be fine having the next class of light cruisers named after him. Right, Thuringia. You're okay. B-20. Smoke screen up, please. Well, I've just started a war with the Spanish. No, B-20! B-20, turn hard to port. Aggressive with your torpedoes. Fire your torpedoes. I don't care if they hit or not now. Fire your torpedoes and run. Fire your torpedoes and run. Thuringia? Thuringia? Go after that guy. V-20, you are escaping. Good. V-20 should actually be on reduced number of torpedoes. Oi! Don't go after V-20, go after me! Right, Thuringia, what is your cruising speed? 14 knots. But we're getting good accuracy here, so... They don't have anti-flood. Their destroyers don't have anti-flood. They actually do have anti-flood, but it's not working for them. It seems. They're running now. I see fear in the enemy's eyes. The accurate fire of Thuringia and her crew is too much for the Spanish. Renegade? If you're here still. This is actually going a lot better than I thought it would from the initial look at the silhouette of the ship. I bet they're using cordite. I bet you they're using cordite. I bet you they're using cordite. Yep, they're using cordite! Like, that's sort of a catchphrase of mine is, I bet they're using cordite. That's just the usual thing I say quite a lot whenever I see ammo deaths or flash fires, is I bet they're using cordite. Yes, I do know tube powder, and I do know what you meant, Renegade. Thuringia, I think you are getting iron crosses across the board. Yep, iron crosses across the board for the crew of the Thuringia. Including, unfortunately, 3 preposterous iron crosses on Thuringia, but it's not as bad as V-20. over here. Submiss already. You're a damn kind, can't you see? There. That's what Spain get. The first battle, and it's a loss for them. To get the full reference, it would be, you're a damn kind, can't you see that the winds will change? Funnily enough as well, Mirror Mirror is the only Blind Guardian song I know. Mirror, mirror on the wall, true hope lies beyond the coast. You're a damn kind, can't you see that the winds will change? For German bands, I more know Halloween and Halloween, Scorpions, and Accept. Well, actually, Halloween's and Scorpions and Rammstein, not Accept. I only know one Accept song, and that I could actually play the riff to. If I just get this up a second. Sunk for only... V20 did not receive light damage. And then this large battle here. Right. Now, my want of this battle is to run. But I have... Like, my instinct is run away, but my confidence after our previous victory is making me think that we can win this. Question, Renegade. Should I make a battleship Keeper of the Seven Keys? And if you know German music, then you know... yeah, you probably knew immediately what I was mentioning. Right. The Vim and Vigor will detach and will join up with the Silhouette. Conference, join your sister ships. Oh no, I have lost easy control of Conference. Right, Silhouette and Vim and Vigor. No, fuck. Right. Because of the horrible UI of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, everyone is retreating. It's not my fault UADs like this, but... Right, Vim and Vigor, you're turning around as well. If you're wondering, these, quite a lot of these ships, and Well, the new battle cruisers, I should say, are named after, I think you were there when I explained the names, Renegade. My bandmate, me and my bandmates, as the Ashen Hearts class, although, one of the bandmates has been left out because their ship got scrapped in construction. It's the band manager, so... I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. They're Renegade. Been having the problem for God knows how long. You know, I'm bug reporting this. No. Bug report. Select category. Battle. Title. Division cards. Division cards. Not working. Division cards not working. I had been setting up my formations when I was trying to join two divisions together. Oh, no. I've got the H there. Together, it had left the division cards in drag mode without them moving. Without them moving or being selectable. No. How do you spell selectable? Hold on a second. I'll use the power of text-to-speech to get the spelling, and then I'm going to have to type out the spelling. Selectable. E-L-E-C-T-A-B-L. Or being selectable. Send. That is our bug report sent. Thank you for the report. Well, I can't continue, obviously, playing this battle, but I can run away. Renegade, I think there is a specific emote from the Brother Monroe server that is important for what we're doing right now. End the battle. Could try that in the future. I find it funny though that only viewers I'm aware of that are here are my moderators. Well, actually, that's part of the reason why I've made who are moderators, because I know they're somewhat regular. Yep, no one died on either side. And I'm going to have to send out the Keel fleet again towards the Canaries for their use as the invasion force for Santa Cruz. Policies. Naval invasion of the Canary Islands. Yes, we'll take over the Canary Islands first as a bit of a test their defensive capabilities. Hold on a second. There is one thing we have to do now because we are at war with the Danish. Which that's a little thing we have to do with the Danish. The teeny tiny little thing is make a battleship or a ship named Drake, as that will strike fear into the enemy's hearts. Especially as the last time, especially as the bane of the Spanish Navy at one point was Sir Francis Drake, so yeah. Fuck. Gather our forces, we're going to war with Japan. France and America, France and... Oh god, that's a whole bunch of confusing alliances, which if you want to see what those alliances were, pause the video and check yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the Spanish take Morocco, and then I'm going to take Morocco off them. Okay, so it's literally everyone against Austria-Hungary and France, except for myself, because I've gone against Spain and Japan. And I'm not going to declare war on anyone else. Yes, Yes, I'm starting to dislike that urgent alliance system because it's only by pure luck now that I'm not at war with more nations than just the Spanish and the Japanese. All down to pure luck. Luck has left me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe in. We are not going to war with the Russians. We are not going to war with the Russians. War of the Russians would... No. 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 Right. The Canary Islands now has 410,000 tons of shipping off its coasts. Battle in the Yellow Sea. Battle in the Yellow Sea. One of the Fives class is getting used again. Culture. Yeah, the Italy, the Russia. No, for France they should have had it the white flag. I made that joke in the last episode of War with the White Flags, I mean France. Thing is though, with UAD, a fully released game they say, the game is ready for full release. They say. They say. Yep, Kurosher. Now, we don't know how good the Japanese ships are, but... So, exercise extreme caution. And when I mean extreme caution, I mean extreme caution. Oh look, there they are. Exercise extreme caution and get in close with your guns. Oh god. Yeah, that's something that was made, that's now made the game a bit more historically accurate. Moving towards the transports. What that the enemy light cruiser has done has left their transports open for murder by the roadside in a sort of brave new world. And those of you who know me well enough know what song I've referenced already. They tried to break us, looks like they'll try again. Wild boys never lose their hair. Wild boys never chose this way. Wild boys, never close your eyes. Wild boys always. Yep, just murder them. Murder them to death. Yeah, if their flotation doesn't survive much longer, then the torpedoes would have been a waste of torpedoes. Yeah, they were a waste of torpedoes. Kurosher is proving to Japan that, yes, we are actually a worthy adversary. And it's also proven to Japan that, mate, you need to get better light cruiser crews, because you've just lost a whole bunch of your transports because your light cruisers were incompetent fools. Look, they're dying to meet us. achieved. Sink all the enemy transports. Woohoo! Which means that now all guns focus on the blasted light cruiser. Turmoil at the front of Wilhelm's forces on the hunt. There's a thunder in the east, it's an attack at the deceased. They've been facing poison gas, 7,000 charger mass. Turn the tide of the attack and force the enemy to turn back. And that's when the dead men are marching again. And if Robbo was here, he would probably take that pause as the time to type out the chorus. Aggressive torpedo firing! Thank you! Karsher? Make sure they die. Yep. Winds all around. Iron crosses everywhere. Iron crosses everywhere, and poke fun at Japan in our news reports for having a horrible navy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I should make more ships with Q turrets. As Q turrets are the superior turret layout. If anyone disagrees, then happily throw yourselves overboard and I hope you get eaten by sharks. Oh yeah, nearest piece of land is a few hundred miles that way. But yeah, if you don't like the fact that I love Q turrets, then please go to a more Q turret hating community like I don't know. What famous naval YouTubers have actually come out on record to say they hate Q turrets? Memory's failing. Probably because there isn't any. Everyone can agree we all love Q turrets. That right, chat. We all love Q turrets. And follower-only chat is off, so then any non-followers can also say that Q turrets are the best. It's only by the magical power of Q turrets that my ships are still... Well, some of my ships are still around. And the almighty Q turret is mightier than everything else in the Navy. War with the Americans can be avoided. I'll agree to the exchange. We've lost transports in the Yellow Sea. Okay. I say it is time to begin... Hans, it's time to begin the emergency transport building program. Right. You never Renegade. Renegade! You have been unmodded. Well, that's a tiny bit extreme for not using Q turrets, but... Hello, the nuclear strategist. We are just, at war with Japan and Spain and trying to avoid war with everyone else. You know what, Renegade? I'm giving you back your moderator privileges. Yeah, welcome back to the moderator team. Well, it's good to see you finally finished your paper. I am over halfway through my preparation for FMP. Do you do your ships as small as possible? Oh god. Do you do your ships as small as possible because you have very little budget and very little dock size, or do you just want to build a ungodly amount of battleships and that's why you're doing really small? Yeah, spam. Well, recently, this is changing the topic. Recently, one of my bandmates had rewatched Shrek, and it was during a scene in it, a castle I think it was if I remember correctly, there was, everything's big in the castle, but then the king is small, obviously, and watching it back as a grown up, more older person, you'd see, well, you would pay attention more to what the character's saying, and Shrek says, is he trying to compensate for something? And being older, you realise probably what was meant, but yeah, right. Battlecruiser Maltka and Magdeburg of the light cruisers. Yeah, that was something about Shrek. Right. Anyway, that's the battleship. Focus everything on the battleship. Yes, including your massive torpedo spam. Focus the massive torpedo spam on the battleship. Oh, Magdeburg. The large torpedo boats are working. But yeah, after this battle, it will be the end of the stream. It's there's just so much torpedo here that... Ah! No. That was the dodge, thank God. Yes! You can't survive the monster with my torpedoes. So we have dealt torpedo hits, 13 torpedo hits. Well, found where the transports are. Yes, behold the power of the Condor class, which should have been named the Robo class. Oh yeah, and also of the UDO class. With twin turrets. This is in this reality a transport ship thing. Okay. Right, Monster. Turn over to port. We're getting more enemy ships being sunk by the second. Yep, and the Magdeburg here is doing a little worse for wear in terms of top speed. It can only do 35 knots instead of 39 knots, but we win. We win. We win. We win. We win. I will start next turn and it'll be the end of the stream. Minefields. Which the resulting explosion which minefields and mentioned the Russia-Japanese wars remind me of a Drakenofel thing, which was swiftly crushed when the flagship, the Petropavlovsk, hit a mine. The mine hit and the flying debris decapitated Makarov and robbed Russia of not only one of their most capable ships, but also their most capable admiral, or something like that. For the exact quote, look at Drakinofel's video, the Russian Second Pacific Squadron, the Voyage of the Damned, to get the exact quote. Yes, the Cursed Cruise. Well, that's the end of the stream, viewers. Hope you enjoyed Sound Service Going Silent. Stream should have stopped. Should have stopped.